it's Mitz from My Life Mitz. Thank you so much for stopping by. It's going to be one of those turn the camera on, chatty type of videos. I have a lot of things that I would like to do. I want to catch up in my Hobonichi Techo, as well as this is the current state of my pouch. I want to clean, I probably won't be able to do it this video, but I've been addicted to watching Adventure Denali. I don't actually know her real name, but she has these videos where she's like swatching her or showing examples, her writing examples, using her fountain pens and inks, and I've been really enjoying her fountain pen ink videos, and I thought I don't have a notebook where I swatch my inks, so I thought I would get on here and do that with some Q-tips that I have here. So I thought I would do that. So it's going to be one of those types of videos. Unfortunately, I'm sorry I don't have any snacks today. I'm not really going out much, so it's been difficult not getting my snacks. I usually drop off my kids at the daycare in the mornings, and then on the way home I would stop by at the store and pick up my snack, but because of that I can't, because their kids are at home now, I can't do that, unfortunately. This one is a lovely printable from Life at 30 something. She whipped this up for, I don't know how long it took her. Hopefully it didn't take her too long, but I already have I think I have Monday on the daily page in the back here, and then I have Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Oh, I should have kept a space open for Thursday. Let's see if I can. But it's so pretty, like the Japanese calligraphy. Let's put it in here. And this is kind of like my stamp off sheet from my previous video. So there's the Thursday. Let's stick this in. I also want to leave some blank space for the Hobonichi challenge if I feel like drawing. So I think I will, originally I was thinking of putting it there, but I think I'll put it up here. I spent some time just adding some watercolor paints on the background there. I forgot to mention, I found this on the website from Midori, which is right here, there. I don't know if you can see, that's very faint. But I don't believe this is personal size. I compared it to the field notes and it was about like that. So I don't even think maybe it's like half a centimeter shorter. And I don't have a personal sized traveler's notebook, and I don't have personal sized inserts, but I think this is pretty close to it. I don't know why I never felt like trying the personal size, but anyways, I thought I would use this to swatch the fountain pen inks. But before that, I really enjoyed working on something like this, and I want to get back into it, at least just for 1 week. I want to try it out. This is highly inspired by Courtney. A lot of my stuff is really, the colorful things are really inspired by her. But yeah, like previous weeks, I was just writing, so I want to get back. I'm trying my best to kind of get back into the color. Of course, it's a lot easier to just write, but because well, actually, I don't have more time. Now that the kids are home, I have less time for myself, but so I did start to prep the page a little bit, and I wanted to use the same numbers that I used here. Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, they're not going to overlap, so I think I should have the numbers. So let's look in here. This is where I store. I need to update this because I do have some of Courtney's stuff in here somewhere too. But these are mainly the printables. I think the numbers are back here. I need to organize or still cut them up here. Oh, these are cute too. These would be good for, this is like a pastel. Alright, so I'm like all over the place. So let's do, so I've been really wanting to get back into the colorful pages. I was flipping through and I remember just writing, and it was really, really easy and very quick, and I enjoyed that. But when I came to this page, and I just felt so happy with all this color and stickers and the washi tapes and everything. So I thought I would just give that a shot again for next week. This week I'm kind of doing that, but yeah, I really want to do this again, and this is highly inspired by Courtney Diaz. A lot of my colorful pages are very inspired by her, so I thought I would do that again. Just stick in these specific numbers. I really like this set. I think this is from, oh no, it's cut off. Is it March 2020, I think. But yes, I'm going to cut these out and stick these in here. Sorry, now I'm sitting down, so my voice might be a little distant. Thank you for leaving your questions and comments in my previous videos. I haven't written them out. I mean, I've written them out in my notebook, but I don't have it here, so I'm going to ask you a question actually. I was getting ready for the morning, and I remember, I don't know, something came up in my head, and I thought to myself, that's something that I want to ask you, the viewer, is I'm originally from Canada, and because of my parents are Japanese, because of our culture, we take off our shoes when we enter the house. But in movies and in some TV shows and things, sometimes even online, I see people wearing their shoes indoors. I'm just curious how that works. Do you take your shoes off when you enter like the living room, or do you wear your shoes throughout the whole house and take your shoes off when you jump into bed? sorry if this question is too specific, but I'm just wondering how that works. I'm just so interested in. For me, I like to wear nothing at home. Like, I like bare feet the most, even in the winter time. I don't know what it is. I just like to touch the floors, and so there are days when I'm like vacuuming several times a day, because you know, with kids there's crumbs and things, and I try to keep the floor clean as much as possible, especially when they were young and crawling on the ground, on the floor. But yeah, I like to feel, if it's the carpet, I like to feel the carpet between my toes. If it's the flooring, I like to feel the flooring. So I can't imagine what it's like to walk around in the house with shoes. So I'm very interested to know your experience. Like, do you take your shoes off? Well, I know you take your shoes off when you go shower, but do you put them back on once you go back into the house, or? So if my kids get too loud, I might do a voiceover and speed this up, but I'm going to try my best to kind of chat with you as long as I can, or as much as I can. So how are you doing? So like I said, I don't know what it is, I've been really into the fountain pen inks and videos about fountain pens, and I only have like entry-level pens like the Pilot Kakuno or the Plaisir. I think it's called Platinum Plaisir. I have some Kawekos that I am not really fond of. I have two of them, one that I purchased, and two that I purchased, but they skip all the time. And someone said it's very easy, you just have to sand down the tip, and that's not something that I'm comfortable doing. But there's also a TWSBI that I received as a gift. The Pilot Pereira is something that is a fountain pen that I really, really enjoy. But I'm curious, to know, do you have a fountain pen that you enjoy that's a little higher higher level up, like a little one step up, I guess, if that's even like, I don't know if there's like specific terminology with regards to fountain pens, like entry-level pens, mid-range pens. I don't know how that works. But so I'm gonna start sticking these down. I don't know if you can hear my son. I don't know if he's jumping or it's kind of, hopefully you can't hear it. He's making some noise upstairs. Maybe he's playing with the cars. But oh, I also had a lamy, and I'm not fond of the tip, not the tip, but like the way that you hold it, the grip of it. I think it's like a triangular type of grip, and it's not comfortable for me to hold. So I haven't really used, or I haven't really inked it up. Also with the inks, the ink samples, I purchased these ones from Goulet Pens, but I'm curious if you know of any other shops that do these kinds of like smaller ink samples, because I'm still very new to collecting inks and things. I'm just I'd rather buy the samples first before spending lots of money on, you know, inks, because they're not, I don't think they're that cheap. They're yeah. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, leave them in the comments down below, especially if you're located in Asia and you have if you have an experience with shipping to Asia. Oh, before I forget, I want to put down some washi tape on the back here. I want to do some bright colors. It's a gloomy day, so hopefully this video is not too dark, but I've been exhausted mentally trying to engage my kids every day. We do worksheets and things, but of course they're only 3 and 5, so they don't have a huge span of attention, and it's just exhausting. I'm so tired, but I know everybody else is going through something similar, so I cannot complain. But this is a very, very good learning experience for sure. I think I'm going to put a little more here, or maybe over here where it's a little blank. But yes, I don't know if you remember, I was saying that I use my washi tapes a lot more because I have them in this pocket here. You can see I've already used up that. But yeah, so I'm really glad that I have them stuck in here. Let's put some, maybe, well, I think I will wait for that for this week. I wanted to do that. I think there was a page, there was a page. Oh, so that's done. Let's stick some, no, I think I'll leave this open. Like I said, I was going to stick some washi tape, but now I remembered I wanted to do a Hobonichi challenge drawing here, or maybe here somewhere. So I'll leave that now, for the Hobonichi. Let's get into the ink swatches, and let's close this up. I've been keeping this for so long because I wanted to rip it and then put it in as a background somewhere, so I'll have to put it there because I keep forgetting it because it's always stuck in here. But I'm starting to find that I don't know if you can see this hump here, but I'm starting to find, well, it's not that difficult, but journaling here on the ends. What I did in the past is I would take this whole notebook out and I would just kind of close it over. So I might have to end up doing that soon. But I love the fact that I'm not being afraid this year with chunking it up. I would be reserved in the previous years and I would not stick things in, and I'm glad I'm not doing that this year, and I'm just kind of going with the flow and going with what I enjoy doing. So I've been really enjoying this Hobonichi Cousin. Oh, I have to remember to keep this in here too. The I don't want to forget with the Friday and Saturday. Alright, so let's put this to the side. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have time to work on this pouch, but I really want to start with this one. So let's get into the swabbing. I don't know if there's a proper way to do it, but I was watching the Goulet Pens video. I don't know, I think it's Brian, the owner. He made the video a long time ago, I believe. But he said he would put the Q-tip inside and let it saturate for a bit, and then he just swabs it. So I think I'm going to do that. I don't know if there's a more environmentally friendly way of doing the swabs. I was thinking maybe I should use like a watercolor brush, but then that would water it down unless it's dry, but then I would have to clean the brush every single time. I don't know, I just don't want to waste all these Q-tips. But anyways, if you know of like an economical way of swabbing these, I would be very interested to know. So let's start off with these ones. There's also, these are mainly cartridges, but there's two in here that I got a long time ago from Happy Scrappy in one of the kits. So I'm going to the Pelikan Edelstein Aquamarine. Then this one here is the Amethyst. Oh, okay, let's see. And then I have a whole bunch from Goulet Pens. And then this one here is the Usagiya. I bought at a... This one is the Usagiya that I bought at the Bungu Joshi Haku Ink last year. And it was so fun. I saw Mirai Cat there too at this ink event, and she had a shopping list of inks, and oh gosh, it was lots of people, but it was really fun. And then this one is called Fumisome, and I found it interesting because they use inks. I wish I could really understand and read the full description, but I believe they use inks from nature. So it says here, the ink with natural dyes. So everything is, they extract the ink and color from nature. So it's a very, very nice color. It's very faint though. I have it in one of my pens currently, but it's a very subtle, beautiful color. I have a couple of other ink bottles that are downstairs, but my husband is working right now down there, so I can't, I don't know if he's in a meeting, but anyways, I thought I would swatch at least these ones. I can always swatch the ink ones later, but I wanted to swatch these ones because they are samples, and I don't know if I'm going to run out of them, or... Let's start off with, I'm just going to randomly take them and... I'm just going to randomly take it and swatch. Oh, I have this inked in one of my pens right now. It's the Robert Oster African Gold. So I will leave her link down below, the Adventure Denali. She has videos on like swatching them and like different properties about the inks, and her vintage fountain pen collection, which is so pretty. Oh gosh, I hope this is okay. But yeah, her fountain pen collection is so pretty. It makes me want to get some like vintage type of vintage pens here in Japan. But I know right now is not a good time. So I think I'm just going to do that. So this is number 1. I'm going to put that off to the side here. I don't know if I should have done that because now it's very streaky. I think I should just kind of keep it even. I don't know. This is the Urban Verdigris verdigris. Wonder what that means. Green and gray, or I don't know. Let's see. This one I only have a little bit left because I think I've probably used it a couple times already. Maybe I shouldn't make the swatch to, like the swatch area, maybe I should make it smaller. Oh, I don't know if I'm doing this properly. Oh gosh. All right. So let's write this down before I forget. This is the Robert Oster African Golds. This looks a lot more blue than gray. I wonder if it dries gray though, maybe. Next one, oh, this one is, look at all the shimmer. It's the Diamine Frosted Orchid. I don't know if you can see the shimmer. So I think I should shake it up at least, right? So all the shimmer is not pooled. Do you have paper that you recommend for the swatches? Is there a certain type of paper that's the best for swatching? Maybe I should make it smaller, the area. Oh, the shimmer is like right at the tip here. Yeah, I'll make a smaller area. I don't know if the shimmer is going to catch up on in the swatch. There's all this shimmer here. That's very pretty. Maybe I should make the swatch area smaller. If you can see the shimmer, even in the Q-tip, you can see it. The silver shimmer there. It's very pretty. So this is Diamine Frosted Orchid. I know some people ink up fountain pens and they ink up like waterproof pen ink so that they can use it as like a fine liner for drawing, and I've tried that in the past with the Pereira, so I think I want to do that again. This is the Diamond in Earl Grey. I feel like the cotton swab sucks up so much ink. I don't know if there is like a better way to do these swatches, but oh, that's really pretty. One good thing that's coming out of this whole COVID thing is that the restaurants in the Tokyo area are now expanding towards offering takeout, and it's not common here to do takeout. I remember when I first arrived here several years ago and I couldn't finish something, and then I told my husband, let's do takeout, and he's like, oh, they don't really do that here. but now a lot of shops and restaurants are adjusting to that or adapting to the lockdown, so they're offering takeout, which is nice. That's really pretty. There's another shimmer one here, I see. Let's do this one because it's also diamine. You can see the shimmer. One thing I mentioned previously too is that I'm scared about using shimmer inks too much, like because they clog up the nib, and there are several comments about that as well. So I'm not sure why I chose all these. I guess I was interested in the shimmer inks, and that's why I chose all these different types of shimmer inks for the samples, but I think I'm going to kind of stand clear of those in the future. So yes, so back to the takeout story. I'm happy that they offer the takeout, but a lot of places don't deliver. You'd have to choose Uber Eats. This is very pretty. Oh, it's very shimmery and very pretty. I don't know if you can see that. The shimmer is like a gold. So I realized that my phone got cut off and I didn't get to finish the flip through or sharing with you the swatches. So I'm here to share with you the swatches that I did with the fountain pen inks that I have. And like I mentioned, a lot of them are samples from Goulet pens. Oh, look at the shine in that one. They're very, very pretty. This is a Midori notebook. So I'm assuming that it's using the Midori paper, and there's no bleed through at all, which is nice. Yeah, I need a better way to swatch. I don't know if I'm doing it properly because I get these like marks. Maybe I just need to do like one uniform swipe over, because I'm not a fan of these like marks. These, yeah. This one is very pretty too. But when I put it in the pen, I currently have it in one pen. It's very faint compared to obviously like these ones. It's a lot harder to see. And these ones here are really nice too. So yeah, same with this one too. I find that on the paper it's very nice because it is concentrated. But when I have it in a pen, and I usually like to use extra fine, maybe that's why it's very, very faint. Perhaps if I got like a broader nib, maybe a medium or something, it would be easier to see with these types of inks. But yes, please let me know if you have any tips for that regarding like the fainter fountain pen inks. I should just maybe ink them in a more broader nibbed fountain pen. I actually don't have a. Oh, do I? I don't think I have a medium sized. I bought one, but I haven't inked it yet. So, yeah. So maybe I'll try that. I'll try inking the medium sized nib with the more faint inks and see how that works. I'm really liking these shiny ones here with the shimmer, but at the same time I find maybe it's a little bit harder to clean, so I'm kind of keeping those to the side for now. But yes, I thought I would pop back on here and share with you the final swatches. I want to, I don't know if it's just me, but I really want to categorize these in a way. I don't know if I want to do it in like alphabetical form, or if I want to have all the purples in one area, all the blues and greens in one area, all the yellows in one section, or if I want to categorize with in terms of the company. So like these ones would all be together. I don't know, I don't know. I like this format of swatching and seeing all the different inks, but at the same time I really want to be able to categorize them in a way. So if you have something set up, a system set up like that, please let me know. How do you Yeah, how do you archive your inks? Do you have them in, I guess a ring bound planner would be better for that, eh? Because then you can swatch your paper and then you can slip that piece of paper wherever you, like however you categorize it. I think that would be best, but I don't know. Yeah, let me know down below. Thank you so much for watching this super long video. I hope you don't mind all the chatter. I had a lot of fun filming this, and I hope to continue to expand on my fountain pen obsession. It's gonna have to wait a little bit until this COVID is finished, but I'm excited to try all these newer inks that I haven't inked up yet. Yes, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.